Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing? How you doing, Sonia? What's up? Let me drop the link in case anybody wants to come up today. So, what's up with you? Anything break yet? Anything break? Dude loves in the house. Just working. I hear you, worker. I hear you. It's so dang humid down here, you can't breathe. You cannot breathe outside. It wasn't supposed to rain today. It rained all the way up till about 12 o'clock. And now that sun's out. Well, actually, it rained longer than that. It rained till about 1 o'clock. And now it is so humid out there, it's miserable. It says it's 89 degrees, but I don't know what the feel like is because it's miserable out there. Thick humidity. After it quit raining, I went out on the front porch and it looked like smoke. So I walked out in the front yard and looked on the roof, and it's where the steam coming off the roof of the house. Looked like the roof was on fire from all the steam smoke. But yeah, it's pretty warm. Pretty warm and humid out. Warm and humid. 75 with 42% humidity. Dang. That's good fishing weather right there. That's good fishing weather right there. Hey, Aurora, how you doing today, my friend? Hope you're doing well. 75 with 42% humidity. That's good fishing weather. That's good any kind of weather right there. I could handle that year round. I could handle that real year round. What's up, KK? 82. I got you beat today, KK. We're 89 right now. 89 darn degrees. Aurora says, I'm okay. Well, I'm glad you're doing okay. Glad you're doing okay. I don't have much news today. I didn't do much searching on the internet today. I did not do that much searching on the internet. I don't know how the flooding's going on. I know the Philippines is still flooding. I think China is still flooded. And I don't know about Germany or Belgium. I'm not sure if it's flooding up there or not. But you can't handle the 40 below. No, I cannot. If I have it my way, I'll never see that temperature again, Vermont. Jim's on the way home from the dental surgeon. They pulled 3 teeth. God bless him. God bless him, Sonia. Were they 3 in a row, 3 side by side? If they were 3 side by side, they can put a couple of stitches in there, and it's not that bad. But if they're in 3 different places, then that can cause a problem. That's when you got to worry about that dry socket. As long as they put stitches in there, that helps eliminate that dry socket. But maybe he'll feel better getting them things out of his mouth. Maybe he'll feel better. It's all around health. He should feel better getting that mess out of his mouth. I know when I got mine first took out, I felt a lot better. A lot better. So hopefully he's doing okay. Did they give him any kind of pain medicine, Sonia? Hey, Naps or Larisha, how you doing today, young lady? I hope you're doing well. Don't forget the thumbs up. It's a rare free thing on here. That's right. It's rare. It's rare. I'm doing okay, young lady. Thank you for asking. Glad to have you here. I hope everything's going well in your part of the world. For your new job, awesome. Awesome. That's a good thing. Are you enjoying it? Hopefully you're enjoying it. Arlene Vernita, how you doing today? Appreciate the like and the share. This one is permanent. Awesome. Yep, it is. Glad to hear it. Yes, other than changes they make to things, like my recruiter. I got you. Well, maybe it'll be better than that mess you were in before. Maybe it'll be a lot better than that mess you were in before. What's up, brother? Grab it fast. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, my friend? How's the auction business going? How's the auction business going? Grab it fast. Right it will. Gotcha. Gotcha. For 25 bucks, dang, Vermont. It's a great team of people. Well, that's good. I'm doing good, buddy. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. 25 bucks to switch out your trash can because it's dirty. Wow, they probably doing that. They must be making a killing in the HOAs communities. The HOA communities, that's one of their things. You got to have clean trash cans. They'd be making a killing in there. They'd be making a killing in there. Yeah, guys, if you don't have Grab It Fast or hadn't been going over to his channel, go over there and check him out. He's been doing some live auctions. It's pretty cool. I go lurk sometimes. Yeah, exactly, Vermont. Pressure wash it yourself. But yeah, get over there and check out Grab It Fast, his live auctions he's doing, guys. I go watch sometimes. I lurk in the background. I'm a lurker over there. He's having one this Saturday, guys. He's having an auction this Saturday. So make sure and get over there and check him out. He's doing a really good job with his channel. So get over there and check out his live auctions he has. It's pretty cool. Might find something you want to get, folks. So get over there and check it out. I didn't realize you could find good stuff doing that. Knowing my luck, the first time I went out, I'd get caught by the popo. They come over there and put the old hillbilly in the pokey. The popo would be putting the hillbilly in the pokey. And that wouldn't be a good thing. I don't want to be nowhere close to the pokey. But I did find a channel today, folks, on YouTube. I did find a channel on YouTube today that's causing quite a stir in an overseas company or overseas country, not company, country. Dragoon Gaming, congratulations on your 5K. Congratulations, Dragoon Gaming. I am happy for you, my friend. Congratulations on that. That's a big goal to hit right there. Congratulations, my friend. But yeah, there's a channel over in the same country that Arlene Verdita's from. Yeah, exactly right. This channel, their whole goal in life is they're going around and on YouTube and watching people's videos. And if they find something they can get somebody on, they're turning them into the government. You heard me right. The guy started the channel on YouTube, and his whole goal in life, he has a bunch of people helping him, is they watch videos of vloggers that are over there in that country, including people from the country and including expats. And their whole job in life is to try to get dirt on them and report them to the government. Whole job in life. Apparently so, Vermont. Apparently so over there. What's up, Papa Smurf? I hope you they gave you some good meds, buddy. Grab it fast. It's 89 degrees and so humid you can't breathe, buddy. It rained all the way up to a little bit after 1 o'clock. And now the sun's out and it's just miserable steam heat. That's what I got going on right now. And it's funny because that channel is now monetized. That's doing this. The channel is monetized. And they swear that they are giving the money to charity, every dime of it. Like 90 here. I got you, brother. Yeah, it's hot. It's humid, buddy. It is humid here. What's up, Crystal Pets and Plants? I don't care if they're talking about the dew point or not, but where it rained and then that sun, 89-degree sun hitting it, it's just like a steam bath out there. I don't know, Vermont, but the channel's already monetized, and everybody was giving them grief because they're monetized, but they swear they're giving all the money to charity. They're going and buying stuff at the malls and places like that and giving the stuff out to the needy. That's what it is here, Crystal Pets and Plants. It's 89 degrees and haze, it says. Now, one of the guys he's going after is a guy that I've told y'all about before. His name's Finn Snow. Young kid from Iceland. I think he's from Iceland. He does a lot of great drone footage over in the Philippines. He's helped build orphanages. He's helped build orphanage over there in that country. He's actually helped set up and run divers and beach people to clean up the beaches over there. A whole lot of things he's done. He's got a big channel, and he's on their list. They're calling them, what's the word they use? One of them, basically, they're calling them scammers, and they're calling them, yeah, exactly, Vermont, exactly. Hey, Naj, how you doing? They call them you beggars, because they're using YouTube to make money. And especially the expats, they're turning them into the government, telling the government that they're not paying taxes or they don't have a business license, and they're working illegally because they're there on a tourist visa, and tourist visa means being a tourist, going sightseeing, doing things like that, not working full-time on YouTube. So they're basically going after everybody. They're even going after several of the Filipinos channels, but especially expats. So, yeah. What they fail to realize is how much money those people spend over there helping support the economy. If you got 100,000 expats over there, that's a lot of money being pumped in their economy. And a whole bunch of that 100,000 actually have YouTube channels. So be careful what you wish for. They have to pay taxes in the U.S., Vermont. They have to pay taxes in the U.S. You cannot get a business permit as a tourist there, Vermont. The locals, I don't know how it works, Vermont. I don't know the details of it. All I can tell you is I know the Filipinos are having to pay U.S. taxes on their income. There's a lady right here in the live stream right now that this month is her first month since they started it. She had to pay taxes to the U.S. They deducted it from her money this month. Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea, Vermont, but he jumped on a plane. He was talking, telling the story, and the whole time he was on a flight. Looked like he was in first class, or is at least in business class, was flying from Manila, Philippines to LAX. He's Filipino. I don't think so, Vermont. I don't think so. Hold on a second. Vermont, it says USCH.3 tax withholding. Tax withholding. So they took out $28.65. USCH period 3 tax withholding. So basically, roughly $29. So they're keeping 10%. It's about 10%, Vermont, they're taking in taxes. $10% in U.S. tax. So there you go. 10%. Hey, Bill, listening and driving. I think Congress put the tax law through last year. Got you, Neil. people that live overseas that have a YouTube channel have to pay U.S. taxes? Why would they have to pay U.S. taxes when they don't file U.S. tax returns? And I promise you, this individual does not make enough money to where they would not even have to file taxes in the United States. Is not a U.S. citizen. Papa Smurf is not a U.S. citizen. No, she is not. Nope. She is a national of another country that's never been to, she's never stepped foot in the United States. Never been here. Never even seen this country. Is not, and has not ever even stepped foot here. Has never even flown in an airplane across this country. So there you go. So I don't know what's going on. I do not. But I can tell you this, it is hot and humid here now. Hot and humid. What's up, Sid Saltwater Office? What you up to, buddy? It had to do with the new information internet bill for American companies. It's in the Take Back America thing because of the money going overseas. So, Sid, did Tony get fired her first day, or is she still working? Back in the workforce. I got you, brother. I didn't know if she got fired first day at work or not. She said she was going to take a nap at lunchtime in one of the show apartments. She said she's going to nap every day at lunchtime in the show apartment. So I didn't know if she got fired the first day or not. Now, you know, the funny thing about those taxes, I have to file, they give me a 1099 every year and I have to file taxes. But if I don't make enough money, I don't have to pay no taxes at all. So they put aside the tax treaty with that country where they, as citizens of that country, are supposed to be taxed at a much lower rate. I have no idea, brother. All I can tell you is it's probably really about 9% tax. Gotcha, Neil. I just looked it on the IRS page. Ah, gotcha. So Vermont, my question is, if they're having to pay U.S. taxes, are they also supposed to be paying taxes in their own country? What's up, Roy? What's up, Roy? How you doing, buddy? Glad to see you here. So are they going to get taxed twice? Do they have to pay the U.S. tax and their country tax also? Jim says probably. Then it would probably not be worth a citizen of a foreign country to have a YouTube channel then that's monetized. I mean, what's the purpose if you're in a foreign country of having a YouTube channel and you have to pay double taxes? Why would you even have one? Da, 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 da. That's the $1 million question. Been very, very busy lately, downsizing. Gotcha. All right, Sid, be careful, buddy. Be careful, dude. Emily, the wanted one. How you doing? Doing fine. Thank you for asking, Emily. Thank you so much for asking. Doing fine. Thank you. Includes all citizens. There's another level for companies. Yeah, why would you want to have a YouTube channel and work that hard on your channel if you're going to have to pay taxes here and pay taxes in the country that you're a citizen of? Yeah, maybe so, Vermont. I don't know how I don't know how it works. And I can promise you that nobody over there knows how it works either. Nobody over there knows how it works either, brother. Travel Dreamer, what's up? How you doing today? Yeah, over there, you don't pick up the phone book or look on your phone and Google lawyers and set up an appointment and go down and visit the local lawyer. Yeah, it don't work like that. I got you, Jim. Yeah, nobody explained that to them, Jim. Nobody explained that to them. So I don't think any of those folks know anything about that. Well, I can assure you that country is now, Neil. Now that that other channel started this mess and got the government involved, I'll guarantee they know about it now. What's up, Psycho Ducky? I hear you, Vermont. I hear you, Vermont. What's up, Psycho Ducky? Man, I hadn't seen that channel in forever. I mean, forever. Yeah, just I don't even know why it would be worth their while, to be honest with you. All that video and all that editing, all that stuff, and then get turned around and wham, wham, and got to pay all those taxes. What's the purpose in it? I haven't seen them like, oh, wait, a week? I hear you. Yeah, I ain't seen Psycho Ducky in forever. Forever. Miss Natural Larisha's still in the house. 5:52 a.m. there. I got you, my friend. I got you. Miss Natural Larisha's training for her new job. Just for fun, like Vermont does. Yeah, unfortunately, Nell, some of those people need the income. They really need the income. I've been okay, Miss Natural Larisha. I've been okay. Hadn't done nothing. Haven't done nothing. Here but under a Chevy Cobalt. I hear you, Roy. A Chevy Cobalt. But yeah, it's just another day, folks. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. It's almost Friday. So, Jim, if you're still in here, were all three of the teeth they pulled side by side, or were they in different places? Yeah, you're coming out of winter, going into spring. That's right, Psycho Ducky. It's hot over here, buddy. Yep, Taco Thursday for Sonya. Poor old Sid's probably got to fend for himself. You know, Tony Damien is aggravated when she gets home after being off work that long and now back in the workforce. She probably ain't wanting to cook or clean or do nothing. No tacos today. Sonya, hold on a minute. There's a bad place I know that just froze over. No tacos? I hear you, Psycho Ducky. Yeah, place I heard about just froze over solid in ice. Oh, today's Sonya's last day of work this week. She's playing hooky tomorrow. I forgot about that. Today's her last day of work this week. Today's her last day of work. Now, Sonya says, nope, having dinner with Jim. How in the world is Jim going to eat after just getting 3 teeth surgically removed? You get a free taco from Taco Bell today because of a basketball game. Yeah, I think it's because the Milwaukee Bucks won the NBA championship, Emily. Yeah, Jim going to be sitting and watching you eat. Matter of fact, Jim going to probably be laid out on the couch sleeping. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be laid out on the couch sleeping. So they were having pudding or Jello. Yeah, have some butterscotch pudding. I highly recommend the butterscotch pudding. Heard of a blender? I hear you, Psycho Ducky. Yeah, I highly recommend the butterscotch pudding. Sonia says, I'm starving. Well, you better buy a couple of extra packs of butterscotch pudding then, Sonia. If you're starving. Yeah, Vermont's got where he's eating those vegetable smoothies. It's got cauliflower and Brussels sprouts and all that kind of stuff in there. He loves him some cauliflower and Brussels sprouts and spinach and all that. He's loving that stuff now. KK says butterscotch pudding. Absolutely. Butterscotch pudding, KK. I highly recommend it. Ha, I hear you, Psycho Ducky. I was watching World's Deadliest Snakes the other day, Psycho Ducky. Ain't never got to worry about me coming to Australia. You never got to worry about the hillbilly coming to Australia, my friend. Nell's going grocery shopping next. Wow. She is having blended lasagna and meatballs eaten with a straw. Jim says side by side. Okay, well, that's better, dude. Did they put you a couple of stitches in? If they put you a couple of stitches in, that'll help you keep from getting a dry socket, brother. So that'd be a good thing. I asked them to put some extra stitches in my mouth because I told them before they pulled them I was a smoker. So they stitched me up with extra stitches. I had a mouthful of stitches because I didn't want a dry socket. Psycho Ducky's laughing at me. Yeah, you ain't never got to worry about the hillbilly coming to Australia with all them snakes. That ain't happening. You can't even get in the darn ocean over there between the poisonous snakes and the dang sharks. You can't even get in the ocean. So there you go. Got to worry about that one snake they said it loves to get in your house. Said its head can dislocate and everything to get through small cracks to get inside your house. Barbecue lasagna for dinner tonight. I made my wife and son fish the other night. I had oatmeal. That's right, Naj. You got that right, Naj. You ain't got to worry about the people getting you. You got to worry about the darn snakes and the spitters and the sharks. Knowing my luck, I'd go over there and a kangaroo would beat me up. Got shark nets up all over. Well, I agree with that, Travel Dreamer, but I'd probably, if I went over there, a darn kangaroo would probably jump on me and beat me up. You don't bother snakes, they don't bother you. Sonia says, I have escaped. Sonia is out of the madhouse. Jim says, I'm okay. Shark nets up all over. Psycho Ducky, is that the ones they said it's got the lead in them? I saw a thing about that on TV. They got some kind of net they're putting up now that's got lead in the center poles, and something in the lead is keeping the sharks away. I hear you, Psycho Ducky. Yeah, I'd be afraid the dang kangaroo would beat me up. Hillbilly, why are skeletons so calm? Nothing gets under their skin. Wow, Vermont. Wow. Yeah, it is. Psycho Ducky said. Yeah, I saw a thing about that on Discovery Channel. I think we're having Shark Week here in the U.S. and it seems like it's been on for like 2 weeks. But I saw something about it's got some kind of lead in the pipe, in the middle of the pipe that works against the sharks. Travel Deemer says some places are being overrun with rodents down under. Psycho Ducky, how much damage did those wildfires end up doing to the animal population? Have they put out the figures yet? Maybe so, Naj. Jim says, yep. Yeah, I'd like to know if the wildlife people over there have come out with their numbers yet on what the actual number, what the loss was of the animals from the wildfires over there last year. No, roos are fine. It's the cassowaries you got to watch out for. I don't know what that is. Sonia, I can't stand elevators. They drive me up the wall. Dang, Vermont. Koalas are near extinction now. I know they said them wildfires put a hurting on stuff over there, brother. That was horrible. Horrible. Vermont says, I may have a small focus issue today. Yeah, I know. I watched quite a bit about that, and it looked like it was really, really bad over there last year with those fires. What's up, Matt Brooks? Next level dad jokes. I hear you, Matt. Emus, yeah. Think emus on roids. Ah, got you, Psycho Ducky. Emus on steroids. I got you. Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with that either. Don't want nothing to do with that. Like I said, Psycho Ducky, y'all got too much stuff over there to hurt the old hillbilly. If I went to Australia on vacation, I'd literally probably stay in my hotel and stay at the hotel swimming pool because I'd be scared to go out and do anything else. Vermont says, Psycho Ducky, don't they have like a wedged horn on their heads? Gotcha. Yeah, when I was stationed in the Philippines, we went down to Malaysia and we got the captain of the boat, the submarine I was on, old diesel boat submarine. The whole crew offered to pay the diesel fuel to go to Australia and back if they would just let us go to Australia for a week of R&R. And they wouldn't go for it. They wouldn't let us go. The base of the Blue Mountains. It's like an emu on steroids, Emily. It's like an emu on steroids. But yeah, we offered to buy the diesel fuel for the old diesel submarine I was on. I mean, we're already in Malaysia, so we offered to buy the diesel fuel to let us go to Australia for a week of R&R, and they wouldn't let us do it. The Commodore loved our boat. He loved our boat. We made every mission. We never missed our missions like a lot of the other ones did, like a lot of the other subs did. But we made all of ours and covered every time one of the other subs would break, we'd have to go finish their missions or do their missions for them. So he loved us, but he couldn't authorize us to go down to Australia. I would have liked to have gone. Yeah, Miss Kasawari. So we got Psycho Ducky in the Blue Mountains and Vermont in the Green Mountains. Wow. And I am just south of the Blue Ridge Mountains. So there you go. Let's see what I got here. There you go, y'all. There's a picture. Like it got a big horn on its head. A big old horn on its head. I wouldn't want that thing to headbutt me. Big spur on its foot. Well, I'll be honest with you. As hard-headed as Tony Damien is and SF Rose is, I bet they could headbutt that thing and knock it out. As hard-headed as SF Rose and Tony Damien are, I bet they could headbutt that bird and knock it out. Has a big spur on its foot too, Travel Dreamer says. Well, I don't have to worry about outrunning it. All I got to do is worry about outrunning who's ever with me. Absolutely, Vermont. But I still believe SF Rose or Tony Damien would win in a headbutt contest. As hard-headed as them two are. That poor old bird wouldn't have a chance. Wouldn't have a chance. Would not have a darn chance against them two ladies. Yeah, exactly. I hear you, Vermont. They got a bunch of emu farmers up there, Vermont, believe it or not, up in the mountains of western North Carolina. When the government came in and started paying them fellers to quit growing backer, a lot of them started up emu farms. True story. The government paid them to quit growing backer, so they used the fields and started raising emus up there. But I ain't never seen no bird with a big old horn on its head like that. I was just buying one of those new Ford Broncos, and all I can say is that it's not a Ford Bronco. I hear you, Sonia. They say they got, I think one of them things is what, $60,000 or $70,000, that new Ford Bronco, or what they're calling a Ford Bronco. They sell the eggs, Travel Dreamer. I don't know what people do for the eggs, but they sell the eggs. It's what they say. I don't know. They say they sell the eggs, but I have no idea for sure. None of my family were backer farmers. All my family's apple growers. They grow apples and peaches, but mostly apples. So I don't know. I just know that when they quit paying the backer farmers money, the government did, to stop growing backer, then they started raising emus. They cook them. They equal like 20 eggs. Psycho Ducky, did you know that Chevrolet is in the Bible? Psycho Ducky, did you know that Chevrolet was in the Bible? It says, there shall be creeping things upon this earth. Looks wimpy. They say it. Now, I don't know for sure, but I think I read somewhere where the thing's got like it's got like an eight different settings for the 4-wheel drive in that thing or something. It says, there shall be creeping things upon this earth, Psycho Ducky. I don't know which passage that comes from. I hear you, Psycho Ducky. In the Bible, they should be in the scrapyard instead, Roy says. Vermont said, I owned a Chevy once and a tow rope to pull it when it broke down. Well, you know, it's funny you said that, Vermont, because back in the day, remember back in the day, every little motorcycle club that drove Harley Davidsons, they used to have 2 pickup trucks riding behind them to pick up the Harleys when they broke down. That's a true story. Sounds like it would be in Guinness's. Oh, there comes Sonya taking up for Chevrolets. They were better when they were made in Australia. But yeah, all the motorcycle gangs back in the day that rode Harleys, they all had a couple of pickup trucks following behind them, and pickup trucks to pick up the ones that break down. Broncos narrow, not good for 6 foot plus or people with broad shoulders. Now they have motorcycle trailers towing behind a Honda to pick them up. I hear you. No, it says I prefer Ford. Yeah, I've always now I've owned them all though, but I've had my Ford the longest. But I'll be honest with you, probably the best vehicle I ever had was a Nissan, or a Datsun rather. It's a Datsun King Cab pickup truck. A Datsun King Cab pickup truck. because I drove it for 3, 4 years. Then I think my ex-wife drove it for about 4 or 5 years, and then she sold it to somebody else, and I know they had it a bunch of years. A Datsun King Cab pickup truck. I tell you, this is the first time I've had to wear gloves changing oil in this Chevy. Never had to on my Fords. Wow. I hear you, Psycho Ducky. I had the first Buick I ever owned, Psycho Ducky. The first Buick I ever bought was the Buick Somerset when it came out. And it stayed in the shop longer than I ever had it out of the shop. Apparently it comes straight from the factory with warped aluminum heads. And I took it and traded in at a Ford dealership and got a new Ford Bronco. And a week after I sold it, the guy from the Ford place called and cussed me out for selling him that lemon Buick. Vermont said, Roy, that's because on a Ford, you just add oil and change the filter once a year. Travel Dreamer said, I do like Chevy, love my Jeep. We had an old Jeep pickup truck on the farm. That was a pretty good vehicle. Old Jeep pickup truck was a pretty good vehicle back in the day. Back in the late 60s, I think it was. Pretty sure it's late 60s, early 70s. Had to be late 60s, I think. My grandfather bought a Jeep pickup truck. Might have been towards the late 60s, I think it was. Old two-door Jeep pickup truck. That's what I used to use to feed the cows in the wintertime. It used to snow a bunch up in the mountains in the wintertime. I used to use the old Jeep pickup truck. You call them pickup trucks. We call them utes. So we had a Dodge Power Wagon pickup. Had a 440 big block in it. Yep, that's what I used to feed the cows with, Travel Dreamer. Old Jeep pickup truck, because it'd get me in and out in the snow up at the farm. It would. All right, guys, I got to take a quick break. I've been at it for 1 hour. Got to get up and walk around. You guys talk in the chat amongst yourselves, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're back. That's because you're looking homeless because Mrs. Vermont kicked you out after she found out everything that you ate while you were unsupervised this past weekend. I hear you, Naj. 1978 Ford truck. Naj, when are y'all going on vacation? Naj? When y'all heading out on vacation? Oh, for any of you folks that follow Expedition Greg, he's actually out at Disneyland in Florida. If you want to see Expedition Greg out there at Disneyland, he's out at Disneyland, y'all, in California. Did I say Florida? I meant in California. He's actually in California at Disneyland. Nod's going on vacation July the 31st. Dang, I bet you getting anxious. What's that, about 9 days from now? I don't even know what today is. Today the 22nd? Yeah, I think today's the 22nd. 9 more days. Naj will be on the big vacation. Chomping at the bit, ready to go. Yeah, Disneyland's in California. That's right, Naj. He's out at Disneyland in California. Anybody that follows him knows he's a permanent pass holder at Disney World in Orlando, but he's on vacation at Disneyland in California this week. So he's doing, I don't know if he's doing live streams from there or not. I saw him, he posted a video about being out there, and he came in my live stream the other day and said that's where he was going on vacation, was Disneyland. Yep, it does, Vermont. It does. I put my watch on when I go outside. I take it off when I come inside. I put it on when I go outside and I take it off when I come inside. Of course, I don't have a Rolex like Vermont Painting Photos has. He has 2 Rolexes. Two Rolexes that young man has. They're open, Vermont. As far from what I heard, I think it's open unless they shut it back down. They might have shut it back down because they were having problems. I'm packing my son's stuff right now as we chat, and I already packed my husband and my stuff. I hear you, Naj. I knew you ready to go. I know you ready to go. Vermont says no Rolex yet. Dang. That's one thing I've never wanted was a Rolex. I just don't see spending that kind of money for a watch. I normally get my watches at Walmart. I just buy an old cheapo watch at Walmart. I'm hard on watches. They wouldn't let us wear them climbing telephone poles or climbing power poles. They wouldn't let us wear them because of electricity. I do. I will sell it for groceries. I need one to buy groceries. Groceries are crazy. My daughter already packed her stuff. I hear you, Naj. Y'all ready to go. Y'all are ready to go. Don't they have a Disney? Isn't there a Disney World or Disneyland in France also? Or is it just Japan? I was thinking they got one in Paris, France too, don't they? A Disneyland or a Disney World in Paris, France. That one girl used to come in here all the time. I think she was from France. Always carried a pocket watch. I used to have a pocket watch years ago. Used to carry it in my bib overalls. Used to carry it in the pocket of my bib overalls. I don't know what happened to that pocket watch. I wish I still have it. I have a Rolex I inherited from my mom. My dad gave it to her when she was pregnant with me. Well, there you go, Naj. Sonia says, I have a smartwatch. Well, I don't need one of them smartwatches because it just make me feel dumber. No, not English teacher in France. No, she's changed her channel name now too. Vermont. It wasn't her. I think this was a younger girl. I can't remember her name, but I think they were in Paris. I'm pretty sure Disney was in Paris. Naz says, yes, Disneyland in Paris. Yeah, I can't think of that young girl's name right now. But anyways, she used to come here to the live stream. I think she was from Paris, France, over there at Disneyland. Seemed like it might have started with an M, but I can't remember the name now. After the first 1,000 names, I forget. Yeah, me too, Vermont. Me too. But yeah, English teacher in France is going by her real name. I actually went to one of her live streams the other day. Her little girl is growing like a weed, but she's going by her real name now. She's not called English teacher in France. I wear a watch with a sapphire crystal face. If I have a different crystal, I tear them up. Scratches all over and can't read it. Ah, got you, Travel Dreamer. All I got is Walmart watches. I don't have fancy watches. No, something boffins. Disney boffins. That's what it is. Disney boffins was that girl from Paris, France. No, that baby's growing like a weed, Vermont. Walking and talking and all kinds of stuff. No, I said all my watches are stupid. That's about the way I feel about it, Nas. Disney Boffins. That was the name of that channel. I hadn't seen that channel in probably over a year now. KK says, yep, I remember that name. Yep. Yeah, that baby's at least 2, Vermont, maybe 3. I got you, Naj. English teacher in France. She used to teach English to Filipino people online on her live streams. I used to fail the test every day. She used to fail me every day on her live streams. Sonia says, I like gadgets. That's why you like Jim so much, Sonia. He's a gadget. Sonia says, I like gadgets. That's why she gets along so well with Papa Smurf, because he's a gadget. He's a gadget. Yeah, I'm only about 4 aces from a full deck now, y'all. If I can find about 4 more aces up here, I'll have a full deck finally. Armani. It's just heavy looking for my taste. An Armani watch. Now, I ain't never had no fancy watches. I always had, Timex or the stuff that comes from Walmart. Whoever makes them, I'm sure they come from Tony Damien's favorite country. I'm sure that's where they come from. I told Tony Damien when she started her new job to get me a bunch more family members now that she's the property manager of that complex. She needs to be going door to door through the complex, getting the hillbillies some more family members. That's what she needs to be doing. Instead of napping, she needs to be going door to door, getting me family members. I love my Timex. It has a Velcro band, best kind. Yep. Jim's watch was his dad's. It's really heavy. Been bopped in the head a few times with it. It hurts. Well, you shouldn't have been messing with his gadget, Sonia. If you weren't messing with Papa Smurf's gadget, you wouldn't have got bopped in the head with the heavy watch. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of people anymore on YouTube, the way everybody's changed their names. Vermont says, why have you been bopped in the head with it? Oh, wait, never mind. Ask Jim to take it off first. But yeah, all these people changing their channel names, I can't remember them anymore. I had a magnetic clasp on my old watch. Yeah, you think about people and people say, oh, they're still on YouTube. I said, where? They said, oh, that they started up a whole nother channel. I'm like, dang. I still remember their names from 2 years ago. I have no idea what their names are now. Back when I did the grow streams, I used to call people's names out just over and over and over and over and over and over on the grow streams. I used to be pretty good at remembering channel names. Hell, now I can't even remember my own channel name half the time. I used to be pretty good at it back then. Nowadays, I can't even remember my own name. But anyway, I paid my taxes, y'all. Y'all be proud of me. I paid my taxes. When did I pay my taxes? Monday or Tuesday this week. I paid my car taxes, and my new sticker for my tag came today. So that was a quick turnaround. Doing a purge soon. I have so many channels that never visit. I need to clean up a bit. I hear you, Vermont. Sonia says, laugh out loud. Well, Jim keeps the watch a couple links bigger than his wrist, so it has a habit of flipping around. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Sonia, we have to pay car taxes down here every year. Car property taxes. Here where I'm at, I have to pay car property tax, land tax, and house tax. House tax, land tax, and your vehicle tax. You have to pay taxes to the county. And then after you pay your taxes, they let the DMV know that you paid your taxes, and they'll send you a renewal decal to go on your license plate. Yep. My Kia's 9 years old now, 8 or 9 years old. And they charged me $140 this year. $140 for car taxes. My neighbor selling their house made the town come look. Mine are going up again. Heaven forbid you keep your house clean and picked up. Yep. I have a Gucci watch my husband got us, matching one 30 years ago. I don't wear it because I don't want it stolen. That's right, Naj. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I don't know about y'all, but I'm thinking about sending my Christmas list out to somebody in California. We just have a registration fee here once a year. Yeah, the registration fee to the DMV is only like $12 or $13, maybe something like that, Sonia, and the rest of it goes to county taxes. County taxes. South Carolina, Naj. South Carolina. So, Hillbilly, did you find the stuff you couldn't find at Wally World? No, not yet. I mean, I could find it on the internet, but it's cheaper at Walmart and it's free shipping. So I'll just check the next couple of days, and if I can't get it, then I'll go somewhere else and get it according to the weight of the vehicle. But yeah, I checked it again today, Vermont, and what I do is I go to my prior ordered items, and almost everything on there says out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. But yeah, I'm thinking about sending. North Carolina's got higher state taxes than we do here in South Carolina, Naj. I think their property tax up there is higher than ours are down here too. But yeah, I'm gonna send somebody. I'm gonna find somebody in California. I'm gonna send them my Christmas list, and I'm gonna make sure I keep it underneath a certain dollar amount. If y'all understand what I'm talking about, as long as I keep it under a certain dollar amount, I'll get somebody to go get my Christmas list for me. I think that's a pretty good darn idea. I can't talk about it in detail on here, but sounds like a good idea to me. Travel Dreamer says, well, when will you be going to the campground, Sonia? Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, heading out for the campground. Heading out to go glamping. Glamping. No camping. Glamping only. Going glamping. I miss those days. Packing up the coolers, packing up the tents, packing up the tarps, packing up the screened up tent for the picnic table to go under to eat at. Vermont says, Sonia, the package left Newark this morning. Dang, that sounds like code words. That sounds like FBI code words or something. Sonia, the package left Newark this morning. Packing up the bug spray. That's right. The ant spray, the mosquito spray, the off, everything. Packing up the kids, packing up the sunscreen. That's right. Packing up the folding chairs. Yeah, them were the days. Fishing rods, fishing waders, tackle boxes. Yeah, I miss those days sometimes. I miss them there days sometimes. We know a guy who knows a guy. That's right, Sonia. Yeah, used to have to do that too. That was my problem in Vermont. All my exes thought they were going glamping. They didn't know they were going real camping. My one wife got so mad, I took her camping up in the Pisgah National Forest. No bathroom. All we had for running water was the creek, camping in a tent. And my son wasn't but a week old. 1 week old. And we were doing primitive camping. And he was only 1 week old. She did not like that very much. I like camping where you have to dig a hole. That's right. That's right, Naj. That's exactly right, Naj. I took my ex-wife, and my son wasn't but a week old, 1 week old, and she was not a happy camper. We went camping for 3 days back in the Pisgah National, or 3 nights, 4 days, and my son was 1 week old. My wife was not a happy camper at the time. One time in the tent, air mattress was required. Yep. Sonia says, I need the AC in my bed and running water. That takes the fun out of it, having to worry about the bears, Sonia. The Pisgah National Forest up home where we used to go camping, it's a bear sanctuary. You can't hunt bears. You have to bring extra cord and tie your food up in the air in a tree. At night, well, most of the time you kept it there all the time. If you wasn't eating, all the cooking stuff was in a bag up in the tree. Yeah, Vermont said you need a heater up there. You ain't got to worry about air con. That's hard with a freshborn baby. Well, it was, Naj. It was, but me and the baby had fun. Sonia says, I did the tent thing once. Couldn't sleep. I was up all night. It was too humid. Wow. Wow, Sonia. Yeah, it can get a little warm in the old tent, but that's why you unzip the hard covering and just have the net and hope it don't rain. Yeah, I got to go to. I got to go to Vermont. I've been on here an hour and a half. Hope you're not making chicken again. Yeah, I hope you're not making chicken again, Vermont. But anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody coming. I appreciate everybody coming. I truly, truly do. Thank y'all so much. Nell said, I would have been angry also. Nell, old country boy taking a country girl camping with a 1-week-old baby. That was fun. That was fun. But anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody coming. All you folks that come in here every day and listen to me run my mouth, I truly do appreciate y'all. I really do. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you. And you guys, please, please, please be safe out there. Always be safe. Be good to yourself and be good to each other. And I'll see everybody tomorrow. Thank y'all. Y'all be careful.